Good day to you, my friends, my supporters, my subscribers, and those that are coming here for the first time. It's always exciting to be here and giving you the most exciting, trending, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria and more. And you know how we do it right here. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. Of course, we know that the Edo State election has been the topic and has been on the lips of every Nigerian, as it is the most recent happenings. And of course, there have been different forms of propaganda that is making this very report go out so well that everyone is talking about the Edo State election. And you know what? Adams Oshiomhole seemed to be at the center of all of this. And guess what? The PDP and Obaseki has also called that if they want Edo State election to be peaceful and credible, Oshiomhole should be out of it. Just exactly what is said before the primaries in the APC, that if Oshiomhole is there, there's likely to be a problem in the party. And of course, while he was there as well, that was how he was disqualified and all of that and all of that. We know the story, and of course, you can go back to our previous videos to also watch them. Even the ones on the screen, you can also refer back to them to see some of the things that happened right there. And guys, you know how it happens here. If you have not subscribed, please do, and also help us share this video. All right, without further ado, let us quickly dive into the report of this story. It says that the Edo State gubernatorial election 2020 has become a tough topic to talk about on the lips of everyone, and is seeing the possible outcome and prediction of the most anticipated gubernatorial election in Nigeria, especially in the year 2020 due to the controversies and many faced stories surrounding it, the candidates and parties and others. The rally organized by Adams Oshiomhole in his house yesterday has sparked up different reactions from the opposition party. Adams Oshiomhole gathered crowd in his residence at Edo State earlier yesterday, where he spoke about the forthcoming election and showed their support for their party's candidate, Pastor Osage Iyamu. The Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to the Edo State Governor, Mr. Crucio Osage, reacting to the gathering of crowd, stated that Adams Oshiomhole had always been the pioneer of violent protest in the state. He stated that Adams Oshiomhole pays people to go and protest right from when he was the leader of the Labour Congress to the time he was the governor of the state. Mr. Crucio Osage stated if the election would be carried out in peace, free and fair, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC Osage Iyamu, would not even get up to 30% of the total votes in Edo State. He showed confidence in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and their candidate, Godwin Obaseki. Crucio called on relevant authorities such as the Independent National Electoral Commission, the Presidency, the security agents, and other authorities to monitor the affairs of the sacked national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, to be able to have a peaceful, free, and fair election in Edo State come September 19th. In his words, Adams Oshiomhole has been the one leading and paying youths to carry out violent protests in Edo State, from the Labour Congress leader to when he was the governor of the state, and now he has started the same thing. He should know that even 30% of the votes in Edo State will not go to the APC, nor Pastor Iyamu. He stated that the relevant authorities should take note and also keep an eye on Adams Oshiomhole, else the forthcoming election may be tampered with. He called on the National Electoral Committee and security agencies to watch out for Adams Oshiomhole. In his words, I call on Presidency, INEC, security agencies to keep an eye on Adams Oshiomhole. The election is not for him. He should not lead his violent protests to disrupt peaceful elections planned by the authorities. My opinion, the Edo State governorship election has revealed to so many things about politicians in the state. The only man who is still fighting tooth and nail to gain control over anyone that emerged the governor of Edo State is Adams Oshiomhole. From all that I have read and watched, I support Mr. Crusoe. Adams Oshiomhole should be kept on the watch. The protest they organize with money will not do any good to the people of Edo State, nor to the forthcoming elections. It would only cause trouble, uncertainty, and chaos. Adams Oshiomhole should be washed. So, guys, that is the word from Crusoe Osage, and he has expressed what he thinks. And of course, we know that since Adams Oshiomhole got into the state, there have been different forms of protest from the youth of the state and even from different groups for reasons that are not really known. But of course, about election, it is very important that there should be no form of, protest. There should be no form of, unrest, so that the election could be fair, and credible, and everyone will be at peace. Because once there's tension in the air as regarding the election, everyone will get so scared, so they will not want to come out to vote on the day of elections. We've seen elections that that are very, very high tension, and there are a lot of people that are supposed to vote, that are supposed to cast their votes on that particular day, could not cast their votes because of the tension in the atmosphere. So of course, Osage is calling on relevant authorities and calling on the government that they should watch Adams Oshiomhole and ensure that he is not instigating any group or anyone to cause any form of protest or any form of violence in the state, because he said he has always paid people to do all sorts of things, even while he was the labor leader till the time he was the governor of the state. He said, and up to this very moment, he still hasn't stopped paying youth to cause violence and also cause protests that are unnecessary in the state. And this time, Osage has called on INEC, called on the security agencies, and also called on the president to ensure that Edo State has a peaceful election, and that can only happen if Adams Oshiomhole is, watched critically, or perhaps is not available for that elections. Yes, and we know how it also went at the time of the APC primaries. Even before then, Governor Godwin Obaseki also begged that Adams Oshiomhole should not be present at that very sitting, that if he is present, there's likely to be a lot of issues. And at the end of the day, there were issues because some of the things that other people would not talk about, of course, because they have rifts among themselves, they would definitely point it out for others to, make issues out of. But of course, we never can tell who are the people that are actually instigating youth to cause the protest. It could just be an assumption. But of course, they also said that he gathered youth in his house, and after then there was a protest from different forms of groups. But all the same, let's hope that the Edo election is free, fair, and credible, and everyone at the end of the day will be happy about the outcome of the election. And it's also up to the candidates, because now it seems like the only people we hear about now is Oshiomhole since he got into Edo State. I wonder what the candidate is actually doing. What has it worked? Because the other time Oshiomhole said he has been preaching his simple agenda to the people of Edo State. Well, I hope he's actually doing his homework, and as well the PDP's candidate. I hope he's working, because that is the most important thing. What are you dishing out to the people of the state? What do you expect of them? You have to go out and campaign and make yourself very, very in the light, so that they can see you and ensure that you are being voted for. Don't just sit down, especially the candidates of the All Progressive Congress, and wait for Adams Oshiomhole to, make the campaign for you, because really he's not the one that wants to be voted for. Rather, it is the Pastor Ize Iyamu that wants to get voted into office. So he should take up his axe and, ensure that he's working to make sure he gets to the office and be on the seat if he really wants to work. But of course, he should leave Adams Oshiomhole out of it, because it could be a blessing to him and as well be a curse to him because of the things that have happened in the past. So guys, you've heard it all. You've heard that the PDP also said that they are very sure that the APC would not have up to 30% vote in the coming election. Yes, all we need to do is to ask for your thoughts about this. Do you think the PDP can do it, or you think the APC can do it? Yes, you can drop your comments. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Thank you for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.